Oh, this is interesting. Discord. Oh dear, my toolbar has... hello there, welcome to Two Clan Dinosaurs. I'm Siobhan. That's either Dr. Sinister or Professor Saintly. I'm not sure tonight. It's a Friday. Sorry, I've just had to get in a second-hand monitor as my second monitor, and certain things are missing, quite frankly. I wonder if I can click and drag. Let's have a look. Boys and girls, watch this. It's possibly science. Possibly. Let's have a look. Whee! No, it won't. That's annoying. Anyway, yes. Which one are you tonight?
Jury's still out.
Oh, now this will be interesting. So, comments in chat, please, or indeed on YouTube, as to whether we have Dr. Sinister or Professor Saintly. It's they are nemesises. What are we doing tonight?
Tonight on Two Clan Dinosaurs.
Pie.
There were eggs involved. We are doing possibly one of the best serials of the 80s, I think. An unavowed, a definite classic, underrated by many fans, featuring the popular return of the old nemesis Turlo, and the mouth on legs, and some other creatures as well, including a pantomime horse.
Okay, that's you're Professor Saintly, because nowhere in hell would Sinister say that.
We're watching Warriors on the Cheap.
Yeah. This is all his fault. He decided on the Eocena theme.
Silurathon.
I've worked out what we're doing next. Well, you got a choice.
Sontarathon.
No. But that's there. That is definitely there. I was thinking either Ice Warriors, Sontarans, or Anniversaries. 3 Doctors, 5 Doctors, Dimensions in Time. I'm sorry. And Scream of the Shulker.
Let's do it.
We got choices. We got options. Which is nice. Plus, I'm not entirely certain how I'm going to watch Scream of the Shulker on my PC, because I do not have an optical drive.
Oh.
Anyway, so Warriors of the Deep. Unlike the Sea Devils, I am blissfully happy that I can't hear this, because, as I've explained before, if YouTube picks up copyright, that's it, I'm screwed. So I can't play the sound. So we're watching this with captions instead. Yeah, I'm very glad in this particular instance, because as soon as the Silurians start talking, I start pissing myself laughing. Which is a problem. It's all Bill Cook's fault. Don't blame me. Yeah. Hopefully I'll be able to get through this, because... Well, I'm worried I'm going to imagine their voices too well. Let's put it that way. As you can see, I've lit my home in the style of a Silurian battlecruiser. It's not bad. We're watching this on BritBox in the UK. We've gone through the BritBox logo, and we're right at the start of the title sequence of episode 1, and I have 24 minutes 49 seconds left.
24 minutes 49 seconds left.
There you go. That's what you should have. I'll say 3, 2, 1, go. Unless Sinister wants to. Do you want to say that tonight?
Shall I do it in the style of the Silurians?
Oh, yes, definitely. So when he says go after a countdown of some description, basically click the play button. All right, go on then. Do it.
3, 2, 1, go. I don't actually remember what their voices sound like. I
that
just
actually
guessed.
Was certainly closer to Doctuna Silurians than this. What do we make of the title sequence? Bland.
It's trippy, man. It's trippy.
Bland.
It's brown.
It's bland. I've never liked the Sid Sutton title sequence, not after Bernard Lodge slit scan stuff.
I mean, it's unimaginative. It's just going through space.
Exactly. Where's the time part of it?
Exactly.
And, what they did with Colin Baker, we'll chuck a colour filter on.
And bend the logo.
Yeah. So anyway, here we go. We're watching this so you don't have to. You're right. It is Seabase 4. Oh, isn't it beautifully lit, everyone?
Being underwater. Oh, wobbly set.
This was the bane of certainly of 80s directors in Doctor Who.
Yes, saturate it with light. It's the Blue Peter effect.
Yeah. It's a case of we're just going to light everything.
They're on a giant airmail envelope. Can you see?
As a result, directors had to fight to get the lighting dropped down to any particular level that of decency. Graham Harper managed it, but what is this? Sorry, what is this?
What is this? It's a hole.
It's a hole. It's definitely a hole with eyes. Oh, bless! It's a face. Whee!
That was weird.
That wasn't right. Oh dear, there's the face. Oh, it's startled to see them. Good model work. I remember them being quite proud of the model work at the time.
Yeah. Here we go.
Oh, no.
Skibus.
Hostile movements detected. Excellent, Skybus. But continue to monitor their activities. We must remain undetected until we are ready to act. It's fucking Pinky and Perky.
What I've never really understood about futuristic uniforms is they're not terribly uniform. They're all different colours.
You make a fair point. You do make a very fair point. Oh, come on. That is very obviously not a naturally made object. Oh, beeping. Let's check Davison's hair length. Oh, isn't it short? He just finished filming an All Creatures Great and Small special as Tristan, so he had to have his hair cut for the 30s or 40s.
Here's Turlo wearing his uniform.
Yeah, never has that been used more aptly. Mind you, he does very good button acting. Doing it up, undoing it, doing it up, undoing it. Second time we've seen this control room.
Ooh, TARDIS in lowercase. I know someone who would approve, but I don't. TARDIS should be uppercase, in my opinion.
It's an acronym. Of course it should. It's not a name, it's an acronym. Indeed. Which, very luckily, as we found out...
However, I know someone who has very strong feelings to the contrary.
Ooh, I've got to tell you something afterwards, talking about TARDIS control rooms.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Fish.
I'm not going to be able to criticise you in future. Nothing.
Oh.
It's Commander Vorshak, everyone. He's about to sell you, or at least tell you that the DFS sale is on.
No, in 2084 it's finally finished.
That's what he's up to. They're probably actually wearing the covers of the sofas.
Of course they are. That's where...
That explains it, man.
Ooh. Hello.
That was a nice shot. I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, I've done a thing.
It looks a bit Scorpio, doesn't it?
Hang on, I've done a thing.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm slightly out of sync now.
Oh, no.
I hit my small left-hand keypad thingy, and it paused it. So Maddox has just stood up. Now he's going into...
We're on 2015 to go. That's a bit of a cyber gun.
Okay, I'm a few seconds behind you, but that shouldn't matter. That is a bit of a cyber gun. There's no getting away from it. Oh, look, the Silurian's eye apparently flashes when they talk.
Tarpok. Yeah, that's not...
They totally got this wrong. I'm sorry, but they did.
Wetsuits.
I mean, it's one thing to update the look for the 80s, but to get basic details wrong.
By the way.
And yeah, no, feel free. And also, the the voice. What was wrong with the original voice?
Why are they walking like this?
Because they're terrified they're going to fall over. Either that
looks
or
like
that they've got to make that little bit of scenery last whilst they give their exposition.
I genuinely think it takes so long to get into the costumes. He shit his pants. Anyway, wobbly set count 2 so far.
Okay, you're gonna have a field day with this one.
Are we gonna have a prediction for wobbly set?
15.
15
Over the
whole story.
For the whole 4 episodes. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
I think that's rather high, if I'm honest with you.
Yeah.
But we'll wait and see, because knowing us, we'll count the same thing twice at least.
Yeah, probably.
I can't do it. It's far too bright. I can't see a fucking thing.
Oh, she's in an episode of Star Cops.
Oh, is she?
I think so.
Do ya?
I think she plays the Middle Eastern woman whose embryos are kidnapped
Oh, I remember
from
that
the
one.
moon base. I'm pretty certain that's her.
I must profess, I really did enjoy Star Cops.
Good.
I wasn't expecting to, and I did. I really liked it. Vorshak. That's a good name.
Yeah, it is a good name. I love staring into the distance acting. I genuinely do.
Oh, yes. Trying not to let your
magnificent.
eyes move as the cameras move, you know?
Yeah.
There's a wonderful clip, outtake from Pertwee in Claws of Axos, where he's complaining because somebody's moving in his eye line and he can't concentrate.
Nicely composed shot, that, actually.
It's a good twosome.
They're making good use of the fact that she's much shorter than he is.
Yes. Quite so. Sorry.
Oh,
Billy's
Turlo's
on
doing
my
doing the hand thing.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Does that a lot. She's wearing.
How could you say that? Type 57, indeed. Oh, God, she can't have taken that nicely. Oh, look, it's something that shouldn't be able to affect the TARDIS at all.
But it does.
How strange.
I remember seeing that model in. Did Matt Irving did a book, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
I've got it somewhere. Doctor Who special effects, was it?
Something along those lines. It used the glass tube logo, the blown glass logo, you know?
Yeah.
I believe that's what it's known nowadays as.
Okay.
I mean, this does make perfect sense. It's just the TARDIS shouldn't bother.
Exactly.
It's the wrong reason to get them involved.
Yes.
In fact, they didn't need any of this. They could have just landed in the sea base and there you go. You know? This, to a certain extent, is padding. I know it's the first episode of a new series, but still. I have to admit, their uniforms certainly during Davison's time and certainly in this year, their uniform design really does get good. I mean, if you look at Resurrection of the Daleks, for example.
Oh, yeah, but it's just not uniform.
There you go, you see. Then there was Regression of the Daleks. That was this year.
Indeed. Yeah, it's a classic.
Oh.
If only all the episodes of that was survived.
I know, it's terrible. Did they get the time crystal or didn't they? It's Ingrid Pitt, everybody. Ingrid Pitt and Greg Sutton. No, not Greg Sutton. Greg from Survivors. Greg Preston, there we go. Oh, why is he wearing so much eyeshadow? Why is she? Full stop.
Just why? Oh, Sentinel 6 is getting a bit angry now.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I say, it's I'm a few seconds behind you.
Oh.
We'll resync with the second episode.
Okay. Ooh, swirly effect.
We're not there yet.
Oh.
Oh, swirly effect.
This is going well.
Yeah. This is quality entertainment from the flashing blade. Warp. Warp. That's actually a very interesting thing we might talk about on Sunday, but at the same time we may not talk about it because it's spoilerific. However, people haven't been very subtle about spoilers at the moment, and it's just being plastered everywhere. You can't avoid the damn stuff. Bit annoyed.
Yeah.
We'll have a rant
Yeah.
Sunday. Well, of course it is.
Ooh. There's a BBC Spectrum graphics, I'm sure. No, not Spectrum, BBC Micro, whatever the fuck it's called.
Those are BBC Micro. Acorn and
That's
Acorn.
the one. That's the one.
Those are their graphics.
Indeed. Do you notice they've got Magellan instructions on their belts?
You make a fair point. Ooh, Big Finish, there's a chance for you.
Yeah.
It's the beekeepers with their guns, one of whom is very...
Wobbly.
No, it's the way they're holding it. It's too aggressive for what they're doing.
And one stood to attention and one's at ease.
Yeah. I mean, they should be shouldered, to be fair.
Yeah. I get the whole paranoia thing, but...
So do I, but still.
Not all the time.
How do you feel about it?
Now we've got a bit of mood lighting.
Hooray! Oh, my
This
flat's
is better.
matching. It is better.
This is better lighting.
This reminds me a little of Earthshock now, you see?
Yeah.
Just a little. Because it's obvious what they're trying to do here. This is Earthshock Part 2. But with Silurians. Or Eosines. Or Earth reptiles. Or indigenous Terrans.
Or Jurassicons. I just made that one up.
That was a good one. I like that one. That was. Warp. Warp. Oh, sorry, no. According to the subtitles, whooshing. Well, to be fair, how the hell are you going to explain that easily in one quick subtitle?
He got a plug in his head.
Ah, bless him. Oh, he has got a plug in his head as well, look. This is what Elon Musk is after doing.
Yeah, but Bluetooth.
Scares me a little bit. The chances for corruption and errors when it comes to the human mind. I sometimes think it may be a step too far. Oh, hello. Hey! I used to love this game! Was it Missile Defense?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's Bullock.
Oh, see, Turlo, he does lots of hand acting.
He's very good, yeah. Whereas Adric didn't know what to do with his hands. Sorry, Matthew, but
or his body, or his lines, or anything.
Shoopy doopy 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 doop boo boo. Huh. I'm actually reminded of Out of the Unknown from last week.
Indeed.
What was this one? I was Tunnel Under the World we're doing on Sunday, isn't it? Yeah.
I haven't watched it yet.
It's a good one.
You worked that out quick that it's on the seabed.
Oh, he's not as quick over here. I'll be honest with you. Oh, top of the bottom staircase. You realise, Goss, if you do launch, you're dead. I'm just saying. There must have been bloody hot in those uniforms in the studio.
Yeah, they look very plasticky.
Yeah, it's Shell Suit City, basically. I bet they were flammable.
Highly.
Okay.
The trouble with the sea base that can launch missiles is it doesn't take long to find out where it is, whereas a submarine can be anywhere.
Well, the thing is, as soon as you launch, that's it. The game's up. So it doesn't really matter in that respect. And remember, the ocean's huge. It's really huge.
A modern submarine only has to go to attack depth, launch a couple of missiles, and it can move on.
Okay. I don't know if I'm supposed to be impressed by that or not, quite frankly. The thought horrifies me.
It's efficient. It's lucky I'm not epileptic.
I'm really sorry about Pat, I'm charging up my Xbox controller, so I've got those fairy lights on.
We're going to have a warning at the beginning of this episode, I think.
The sea base has completed a practice missile run. Then our
They know a lot,
presence
don't they?
remains undetected.
Yeah. Now I'm going to walk very slowly over here.
Yep. Hello, Charlotte. There's my little girl. There. Why can I smell garlic suddenly?
I've no idea.
Really quite strongly. Off the keyboard! Yep. Just do it. She wants to get up.
They're launching another probe.
Hooray! I'm getting spoilers here. Whee! What the hell? Any excuse to use that effect because that
Spoilers
works.
for a 1984 episode.
What? Oh, okay. It's my joystick, which I don't use. So why it's plugged in, I don't know. Don't come back down here for the moment, sweetheart. Hang on a second. If there's hexachromic gas here, wouldn't that be incredibly useful if some sort of, I don't know, reptilian life were to attack the sea base?
Yeah. I mean, it's almost like a Chekhov's hexachromite gas situation.
Cylinder. Yeah, no. You think they'd planned that?
Yeah.
Not obvious at all.
No.
Frigilly.
I don't think I've spotted a single uniform that's the same colour as another one.
It's
apart
really
from those
doing your head in, isn't it?
apart from the beekeepers. Ooh.
I see you.
Ingrid Pitt's looking very shifty in the background there.
Do you think?
I wonder if she could possibly be up to something.
Oh, yes. Look at the eyes. She's got Billy eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. Seriously, love, you're better than this. You're better than this tripe. I'm sorry, it's Warriors of the Deep. I don't like it. It's almost going through the motions. They were very rushed when they made this. They lost 6 days of studio, or it got put forward 6 days. Hence the Merca still having wet paint.
He's got a zip on his back triangle like it's a pocket.
Perhaps.
How could he possibly get to it?
I don't think that's a question you're supposed to ask. The other question is, would we have noticed this back in the 80s on old 625 CRT television?
Well, I've only just noticed it now.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to say, it's not a story I've watched a huge amount, but I have seen it before lots of times.
Oh, dear. Grow your hair, love. Why not just stay in the TARDIS, lock the doors, do the repairs? Doesn't matter if they kick you out the airlock or whatever, because you're in the TARDIS.
Have a pint in the Winchester until it all blows over.
Exactly. All blows up in this particular case.
Oh, I've got pulsating going on now.
Oh, so have I. That didn't look like pulsating to me. That looked more like a... I do not like this idea.
If Maddox is this super secret or ultra sensitive person, why isn't there a guard over him as well?
Fair question. No, don't do it, Turlo. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, dear.
Turlo, time to do some more hand acting.
Yeah. Ooh. Nice little thing about the doors.
Oh,
I can smell garlic. What have you been eating?
nothing.
Why can I smell garlic?
had-
Or is it my
haven't had my tea
subconscious alerting me to what's coming up? So there's guards around the unit, but nobody actually keeping track of what's going on. The thing is, the guard in there, they could do the job without alerting the guard to what they're actually doing if he was there looking after Maddox. We must act. Fast.
Huh. I love the fact that the disc is spinning openly in the box there.
Mm.
I mean, when I say love, I mean it's shite, but you know.
Do you know something? It occurs to
What?
me, we'll check this on Sunday's show, but we need to ask future historians if the DFS sale has come to an end.
Wow. I think maybe DFS has become a new superpower on the globe.
Oh, up there with the Norweb Federation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she looks smug.
Let's check the chemical store.
Oopsies.
Bit big for a cupboard, that room.
Well, it's a store rather than a cupboard. It's a bit like the electronics
It's
store
a two-story store.
in the
It's
Sea
got
Devils,
two
though.
floors.
Well, they've got a lot of death gas.
Fair enough.
Activate the Sea Devil Warriors. Oh, I'm
Taken them
turning
all
into
this
Artemis.
episode to get through a door.
Interesting, he's bent like that, almost as if he's using his third eye, but he's not. Plus, he's not
No.
shaking his head.
No, it's lost the ability to do anything other than blink. Ooh.
Oh, very dear. I mean,
Yeah.
back when I watched this, I was a teenager, and this was incredibly exciting, the Silurians and the Sea Devils. This was going to be brilliant. It was going to be epic, and then I saw it.
Ah, yes. I remember this cliffhanger.
Good cliffhanger, to be fair.
But they're very quick to write him off.
Aren't they just? That's Turlo for you.
Oh dear, he's gone out that door. He must be dead. Let's go.
I don't.
Oh no, he's fallen in the puddle of water. He must be dead. Let's go.
That's essentially what it is. They don't see him going through the door.
Revive the warriors.
Spot the mirror.
I'm looking. Oh, yes. But, to be fair, nicely done. Well, I just set their reactor to overload. It's all right.
Yeah, it's okay. We're all going to die, but who cares?
Never actually hear what happens to that. At least I don't think you do, about, the fact they've sorted out the reactor. Oh, yeah, that's not worked. Do.
I'm so sorry. There should have been another way. No, sorry, that's...
Yeah, we'll come to that. So sorry. Which is very Davison, quite frankly.
Yeah. Wobbly set.
That's 3 so far.
Yeah, it's a wobbly set.
Oh,
Count
very
3.
wobbly set.
Yeah, 4. Well, those 3. Sorry, that
3.
you're behind, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's a nice touch. The quick look. Turlo giving up totally.
Yeah.
I mean, Christ almighty, he doesn't wait long to pronounce judgment.
Yeah.
And the question is,
Well-
is that water radioactive?
Apparently, you could swim in a radioactive in a reactor pool
Yak.
as long as you don't get right close to the rods. Apparently, you can swim in it quite happily because that's the whole point of the water. It slows the reaction down.
Would you object to me not testing that? Not
Well,
doing some
I mean,
sort of empirical testing?
to be honest with you, I'd be impressed if you got that far.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
What?
Oh, I keep dropping things. My hands are a little bit fucked. Right.
Oh.
Well, we can stop this now. We can stop this nonsense. It's nonsense! Okay. Season 21, please. Again, thank you. And we're going to want episode 2. So what do you make of episode 1? I actually think it does suffer from not having the sound, if I'm honest with you. There's a lot of them I've watched with just the subtitles, and I've actually come away with more of an appreciation for it. This time, not so much. What do you think?
Wobbly set is what I would say.
That's really bugging you, isn't it?
Question is, if we get a wobbly set that's in the recap, does that count as another wobbly set incident?
No, it's the same wobbly set incident. To be fair, unless you're looking at it from a 1984 audience point of view, it could be new to some people.
Yeah.
I will allow you to decide.
Right. In 1984,
Yeah.
what days of the week was it being shown? Was it Tuesday and Thursday?
No idea. No idea at all. Time's passed. I used to have that knowledge at the tip of my fingers.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
no, it's not there. Hence the
No.
name of the podcast or the show. All right.
Yeah.
Shall we move on to a rather depressing Warriors of the Deep Part 2?
Well, put it this way: we're 25% of the way through.
That's a good way of looking at it. That's a very good way of looking at it. Right, we're just going to line up, queue everything up.
I've got 24:05.
Bear with me, because I've now got the BritBox logo.
Wow, 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 wow.
Okay, 24:05. So we're on episode 2 on BritBox UK. We've got rid of the BritBox logo. We've got 24 minutes and 5 seconds remaining on the show. And it's going to be 3, 2, 1 and go. And you hit go when I say go. Right, yeah. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, go. What do you make of the title for sequence?
I mean, I know it's never been very inspiring, really.
No.
I've grown to appreciate it more over time.
I mean,
but
Tom's title sequence version of this seems better somehow. Because Peter's just a cut-out face, but with Tom, you had the shoulders and the scarf bled into it. And it's just... Yeah. Yeah, poor Johnny Byrne. Dear me. Part 2.
Right. Nope, we can't risk a shot in here.
Jonathan Gibb basically trying to do Malcolm Clark, but without hurting people.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. I did see something else wobble then.
I just did a console, so
Yeah.
I'm going to increase the wobbly set count to 4.
Okay, so the wobbly, you got the wobbly colour, and then it hits the ooh, dear me. And again, it's down to you. You're keeping track of this. You're going to have to make these decisions. That's why I pay you the big bucks. Possibly.
By the way, your last check bounced.
I sent it on a packet of Spiridon Daleks.
They don't bounce very well, it turns out.
Oh, nuts. Sucker arms everywhere.
Wobbly set, wobbly set.
Yep. That's a wobbly door. Definitely a wobbly door.
Yeah.
And you'll notice that his costume is totally ruined. So in the next story, in The Awakening, he's got new pants and a new jumper. And very possibly
Trousers.
a new jacket.
Trousers.
Yes, you're
not
right. No, you're quite right. Oh, those bloody Americans. Can I have a word
That
with
was
them?
a terrible slip.
It was.
Are we in the land of film? It looks like the land of film now.
It does look like Filmland, doesn't it?
That was strange. That's the land of film.
That's... Now, this isn't. Back in the...
That's very interesting. Unless I'm missing something.
Okay, now we're in film because this is very obviously a location thing.
Indeed. Yes.
This is their revenge after he said, no, I'm leaving.
Right.
Right then, mate.
He was only ever going to do 3 years after Troughton collared him in the car park.
Can't blame him. Especially at that age. You know, his career could go and do all sorts of things. He's still young enough. For facts, he's not an entertainer like Pertwee, a natural entertainer like that. He's a very good actor. He's got an excellent sense of humour, but... Oh, movement's happening.
Yeah.
The Warriors have survived.
It's like having Guinness on helium.
They've been stood up for a bloody long time, though.
Well, quite. Blood clots. That's what I'm thinking, blood clots. Ooh, aren't you lucky?
Ooh. What's through
Saying
there?
that again. Was that film or video?
It's blurring the lines here. I'm finding it difficult to. I think that one must have been filmed. That was a real door.
This is the true Uncanny Valley.
It is uncanny, filmy.
Yeah. Could it just be it's looking like that because we're watching in finer detail?
I don't know. I mean, my window I'm looking at this on is quite small because I've only got one monitor here at the moment.
There'll be a short period of orientation. Oh, good. Lovely.
Brilliant. Orienteering.
By the way, folks, if you're watching this, I recommend you go and hunt out Gary Russell's The Scales of Injustice, which is a follow-up to Doctor Who and Silurians, and is very, very, very good, and introduces the idea of the Silurian triad retroactively.
Nice.
Superb book. I'm pretty sure that... oh, dear! I'm pretty sure that the BBC actually released it online as an ebook.
He went blue.
He did. That was quite a nice effect. Oh, dear. Hello.
Do some hand acting.
Didn't give him a chance. The poor sod. Nice touch. Wringing out the coat. Thought about that, obviously.
Better grab his stuff.
Yeah.
Might need it for later.
And here comes the very short running gag. Oh.
That
Now, you see,
looks
they get the
truly-
Sea Devils right, the voice right, anyway.
Yeah, but the head looks terrible.
It does. Where are the fins?
And when they put the hats on later on, the helmets, eyes.
That was just... I mean, the outfits are ridiculous. I mean, I can understand this part of the outfit, but as soon as you get the hat on, forget it.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, the actors are already wearing hats.
Yeah. Hats within hats within hats.
Oh, it's a dream.
Let's walk very slowly, or I'll shit my pants again.
Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it.
What have you been eating? Knew that line was coming.
Like I say, I actually was smelling garlic. You know, I didn't thought, let's make it funny. Doing my head in, that is. You want a present for the interrogation? Oh, he's so butch.
He is. He is. I mean, they must be miles beneath the surface of the ocean.
I would have thought so.
Quite impressive feat of engineering, really. Oh no, it's a model.
Yeah. And that's the end of the joke. There we go.
Yep.
Do you know something?
I know
They're
lots of things.
walking very slowly. Now,
Yeah.
I seem to remember the Sea Devils being able to run around, do backflips, and Christ knows what else.
Flip and all sorts, yeah.
I'm really sorry, but they screwed this up. And I hate being negative.
I mean, to be fair, though, when you've just woken up after several million years...
On your feet.
Maybe that's why the necks look so bad. Gravity's had an effect.
Oh, good point. Either that or it's Lucas' throat,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
which I am starting to suffer from. Oh, dear. This is what the public think of the 1980s Doctor Who. As Gary Gillett would say, squabbling rubber.
Yeah. Doctor, what about the Ming Mongs? Right. if it's not a ship, if it's a fixed installation, is it still called a bridge? Or is it just the command center or central control or whatever? I don't think it's called a bridge.
I wouldn't have thought so. But I'm not going to actually give a definitive answer because I don't know. It just doesn't sound right.
That's a guy. That guy's got a very fine moustache.
Ooh. Moustache watch, then.
Right, so on Wobby set count 5, moustache watch 1.
Okay, good.
Fifth Doctor apologising once.
If you're playing Two Fan Dinosaurs bingo... Shh. Sorry, but it's the law.
Oh, another colour uniform.
Calm down now. We're trying to match Tegan's dress. That beard and the moustache I saw behind just then.
Just
That's exactly what they are.
With everyone... I just don't understand. I don't understand.
How many times have you wandered into this sort of situation, Doctor? Snowcap
Too
base? Possibly sooner?
Oh, and he's got a gun. Now...
Oh, wobbly staircase.
Oh, that's 6. Oh, that is the staircase from Blake 7.
I thought it was Top of the Pops. It could
Same
still
one.
be.
Same one.
They didn't shut the fucking door. I hate it when they don't do that.
That's really ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Are they going to come running straight out? Ooh. At least they're not on a motorbike.
Okay, yes. Obviously, our visitors have got a far greater understanding of technology than...
Look, there's another door. And they go through. Look, there's
another door.
They go through.
Oh, dear me, that's recursive occlusion. No, it's not recursive occlusion. It's the effects of a gravity bubble. I do apologise.
Mutual trust. Oh, they're going to start an insurance society called Mutual Trust.
Actually, there probably was one called Mutual Trust. It sounds Victorianish.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It isn't of this planet. There. There. Do you see? There you see? Fair enough. That's a good way, fair dues. And they could have just gone from there. But this happens.
We've gone and picked up the guns.
Yeah, the guns aren't as good in this either.
No, they're not.
What a waste. There should have been another way.
Yeah, there should have been another story.
Be careful what you wish for. I know what's coming up. Again, excellent model work. Good old Matt Irvin. I think it's Matt Irvin anyway.
I quite like the music in this.
Yeah, Jonathan Gibb. Like I say, he's doing a subtle version of the Sea Devils and putting a more modern take on it as well. But it isn't. It helps, I think, if they had that music with a lot less light, and not silly uniforms and whatever. It just could have been so much better. I know they were rushed, but J&T should have dropped it further back in the schedule to give them time to do something with it. Maybe regrade it so it seems darker. I don't know if they do that on videotape nowadays. Or then. As a Silurian battle cruiser, how do you know? Read Scales of Injustice to find out.
Battle cruiser should be one word. The subtitles have it as 2. I'm tempted to add half a point to the wobbly set count.
I'll have a word with Neil Perryman.
Please do.
More BBC Micro Effects. My back is not good at the moment.
The deflector is locked onto their energy beam.
Oh, very, very, very dear.
All static. Yes, I did warn you.
Which side is the Doctor on?
Wow.
The side of peace. Which is very true. That's an early iteration of a mouse, a gaming mouse.
Yeah, yeah.
You really are in a position, aren't you?
I was just
Oh,
trying to
God.
recognise
Well,
the
there's
engine.
the
The
marker.
engine design looked familiar to me from something else, and I can't think what it is.
I'm not going to be able to help you now because I think that's the last shot of the battle cruiser we see.
I'm sure that engine's been used elsewhere. It'll come to me.
Hello? Hello? Are you in there? Hello?
What?
Hello? No, I was talking to that Silurian.
Ah.
He appeared to have stopped. I think they just propped the
What?
costume up and let the guy go up to the canteen.
Why have they parked so far away when they've just neutralised the defences?
I don't know. Doop, beep, boop, boop. Oh, yes.
He
Yes,
should
yes,
see
we do.
what they should do in this scenario is rather than just go, "Yes, I met them once."
No, they didn't only want to.
In all Doctor Who stories, they should say, "Oh, I've met them many times," and then there's scope to fill out.
That's fair. That is fair. And I'm sorry, but they weren't wanting peace. That was one of the joys of this. There were different factions in it. It was Malcolm Hulke's writing. Even the Sea Devils. You know, the Chief Sea Devil was actually considering peace. But circumstances turned against both the Chief Sea Devil and poor old Ickthar. Not Ickthar. Hang on. Shit. Morka Oakdale. There we go. Yeah, that's fair. I've descended primitives. And I still have a bone to pick with evolution anyway. I've mentioned it on the show before. I think it disproves the existence of evolution, if I'm honest with you. No, that's not going to happen, man.
You can only talk to them in a high-pitched voice, Doctor.
Oh, that's friendly, isn't it? First sign of treachery, kill him. Excuse me.
I do like the nice touch of them having like bulkheads that they have to step over through all the doors.
Yes, no, that is a nice touch.
Quite like that.
It's very naval.
Yeah. I mean, those doors are far too big, but whatever.
Well, it's not a submarine. It's not a naval vessel per se. Though I do agree, it should be... The set should be a little bit shabbier and more claustrophobic. Smaller and more claustrophobic, if you know what I mean. So smaller doors. Again, I am thinking back to the Sea Fort and the Sea Devils. That was a beautifully moody place. But this is... turn right, you'll see Grace Brothers or the set of Blankety Blank.
Or the Scorpio.
84? No. Mind you, same with Grace Brothers, if I'm honest with you. I got that wrong. But you get the idea.
Yeah.
BBC Light Entertainment Lighting. Think about lighting managers back in that day. They thought it was all about light. They forgot their job also included shadow and darkness.
I think they forgot the rest of the manual.
I think you could be right. Oh, I like this. We can keep our torches on all night. Sod that. Right, there we go. The other thing I like about this,
Yeah.
all right, is the fact we never know which side these guys are. Are they supposed to represent
The West or
NATO?
the East?
the Western allies, or are they supposed to represent?
Yeah.
Ah, shit, my back. Oh, that's some nice blow-dried hair you've got there, love. And as for you, Ingrid... Oh, have a high-pitched beeping.
Oh, I must get on.
You need a loo desperately.
It's Cro-Agnon.
Maddox, get a grip.
Yeah, I think your loyalty to Maddox is really going to screw you up in episodes to come. Hate to say it, but... I do sometimes wonder, when you get these great big stars, what the hell do they make of this nonsense?
Definite zips on the back of those uniforms.
Yeah, no, you're right. All right. Well, fair dues to the actual set. It's taking the pressure of the doors.
Mm.
Oh, dear.
I'm giving that a 2 for the wobbly set score. I'm sorry.
Because of the doors?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure you may have jumped the gun there. I mean, they were going to get a point anyway, but you've gone in early.
Okay.
So the question is, do we allow a second point? Because is it a second set of doors? We don't
know.
know.
I'm only saying because it was so bad. That's the only thing I'm saying.
Okay. All right.
I mean, we've got a
Well,
whole
but in
range
that case,
of
bonus
Merca
point.
scores.
Bonus
We've got a
point.
whole range of Merca scores to come up as well.
I know. Bonus point, though, I think, for those doors, because they're so bad. Because shortly we'll see just how bad.
We're at 7 at the moment on the wobbly set count.
Okay. I miss the clock.
Yeah. It's the future. They don't use clocks.
Apparently not. They used high-pitched beeping.
I want to know what's in those pockets.
Oh, no. Oh, dear.
Oh. No. Don't do it. Oh.
Now, that's a nice touch. That is a nice touch. Yeah, and he's
to...
staring
at
Greg. Merca growling.
The Merca's growling. Why are these doors made of foam rubber?
Oh, look, my guns don't actually do anything. Oh, don't worry, we'll fix it in the edit.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Oh, very dear. I don't remember it appearing quite so early.
Tegan!
Yeah, right.
Oh, I heard that.
Yeah.
And like I say, this is the first recording blocks with the Merca. It was the first time.
I can't lift this obviously foam rubber thing.
It was the first time, actually, the Merca operators actually had to use the Merca itself. They didn't have time to rehearse it or anything else like that. So
it's the fact that, like the Sea Devil heads, it's leaning to one side. It's top heavy. Why not put a hat on it?
Merca in a hat. Merca's haberdashery.
Yeah.
Ooh. Madam Merca. Madam Merca, haberdashery to the stars. Or haberdasher to the stars. Milliner to the stars. Fuck
Indeed. It. Even better.
Yeah. Oh dear. Well done, Turlo. I think you're about to contribute to the base's defence. Make a wish, Tegan.
Oh, he stepped on the door. That's lucky.
Oh, how polite. How polite.
Oh.
Don't worry, the bloody thing's going to fall over those doors before it gets to you.
It's trying to make them all laugh to death.
Well, that's 2 episodes of Doctor Who in my life I won't get back again.
That's tough going.
That is tough going.
Why do we do these things?
Well, it was your suggestion this time round. Don't worry, if we do the Ice Warriors one, I'll be moaning about that. That's
the problem with Ice Warriors stories is Most of them are on Peladon.
Oh, only 2 of them.
Yeah, most of them are on Peladon.
I have problems with the Ice Warriors, the original story. Though the Ice Warriors themselves are displayed, they're not depicted as well again. Though, of course, Alan Benyon as the Ice Lord is a definite must. But I actually think the Ice Warriors, an Ice Warrior-a-thon, will actually be quite easy going. Except for the Monster of Peladon and the Ice Warriors.
Well, we haven't done a Trouton yet, have we?
I don't believe we have, no.
Mm.
I'm very happy to watch The Seeds of Death. Like I say, the Ice Warriors, I got a little bit of problems with it, and I'm not sure if BritBox has got the animated version on or not. So we'll have to think about that. We'll have to look into that. If it doesn't, it means we're not going to be able to do it, because, like I say, I don't have an optical drive, so I can't play the DVD. Oh well, c'est la vie. Sunday, on the Flashing Blade itself. 9 p.m. UK time, 4 p.m. Eastern, we will be looking at the 12th Doctor story. Thin Ice. I'm sorry.
Thin Ice?
Yeah. The Big Finish story, Wink, Out of Time 3. We will also be looking at the Firefly story. Is it Messages from Home? Or was that Babylon 5? I can't remember. And the Out of the Unknown episode, Tunnel Under the World. God knows how many plucky girl assistants I'll have then. We just don't know. We never know. I apologise to anybody with epilepsy about my light situation. Hopefully it's not the right light to trigger it. So you got me worried now. Why did you do that to me?
Yes.
Yes, right, good.
It's hypnotising me. Do you notice that we went straight on to not talking about Warriors of the Deep as soon as it finished?
To be honest with you, I think we said everything we needed to say when we were watching it. Like I say, I like to be positive, either on the Flashing Blade or on this. But sometimes, Doctor Who, you do make it difficult.
Sometimes you just have to reverse the polarity.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, reverse the polarity of the neutron flow. If it detonates, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Nursery rhymes for time tots. Let's see anybody complain about that one. I mean, rightly, they're complaining about the original. Dear God, yes. Oh, that's nice. That's lukewarm chocolate. So next week, we got parts 3 and 4. I think I'll have recovered from this by then. I'm not sure. I could have the flashbacks. I'm sorry, guys, but I don't like Warriors of the Deep. I can see the good bits, but they're too few and far between, unfortunately. I don't like doing that. I'm coming up your way tomorrow. I don't know if you want me to pop in or not.
Don't know what I'm doing yet.
All right, I've got to go and see Tomoko, so that means I'll be driving right past you. So let us know. I mean, if you've got time, great. If not, don't worry. Oh, yes, picnic in the park. Sorry, picnic in the park, yes. July the 2nd. We've had to move it back a week because there's a train strike on June the 25th. A national train strike. So we've moved it back a week to July the 2nd so that hopefully people will have transport. It's at Goffs Park in Crawley. Get in touch with me via Facebook or Twitter or whatever, and we'll let you know where exactly we are. We'll be at the bottom of the hill somewhere, hopefully near the cricket, and hopefully there'll be a match on, but I can dream. Celebrating 15 years of Staggering Stories, essentially. It's 13 years for us to the day. The Flashing Blade. I can't believe that. Oh, then again, what am I talking about? I'm thinking it's practically the same day. It's not. It's the 24th of June that the actual anniversary is on. Okay. But it's our 13th anniversary today. which is quite nice. Christ, I feel old. Oh dear, I'm sure we'll be mentioning some of the things that used to go on. But like I say, this is more for staggering stories than anything else. So please feel free to come along. Bring yourself some food and something to drink. If it's sunny, make sure you wear a hat, because we will be impressed, quite frankly. We like hats. Let's be honest here. We like hats. So, that's it. We'll be back at 9 p.m. UK time, 4 p.m. Eastern next Friday, hopefully, where we'll watch the end of Warriors of the Deep to stop you having to do it. Don't mention it. Shall we go away?
Bye.
Yeah, bye. Thanks a lot, guys.